Welcome, guys, to kind of an introduction of my new up and coming Let's Play. And as you can tell from the title, it's it's going to be a regular single player vanilla version of Minecraft. It's just going to be a vanilla Let's Play, and I'm excited about it. I've actually gotten multiple people asking me or telling me they're just saying, hey, will you ever do a single player, like a full series out of Minecraft? Or, hey, I think that you'd be really good at it, or have you ever thought about it? And to answer a few of those questions, yes, I've thought about it. I actually thought about making a single player version a long time before I even, you know, started making videos. It's actually funny because I used to have a YouTube channel prior to this one. It was just kind of like just some regular name. And when I started getting really, and I thought about just making random videos on it, but then when I started getting more towards gaming videos, I created this profile. So that's why when it says like I started, this channel was created in 2012. I've actually had a channel for, since like 2000 and like, God, way back then, 2007 or something crazy. But it was a dumb name, and I thought, you know what? I was like, if I'm actually going to make videos, I want to have a good name, even though it wasn't the name that I wanted, the forever part I didn't want. I just kind of wanted Stiller. But that didn't work out. But anyway, when I first made it, I wanted to make it way back then and start it, but I didn't have the proper equipment. Now I do, blah blah blah. Well, when I first started making videos, I wanted to make it. My first episode was on the Play Minecraft server, and that was cool. That's how I wanted it. There we go. That's how I wanted it, and that was fine. I started doing a few other things, like the mini series, and then I thought, you know what? I actually do want to start my single player now. This was during 1.7, and this was during a little after 1.7. So I thought, well, I was like, it's already pretty far in 1.7, so I'm just gonna wait till the next one, till the next update comes out. And that one took which is this one, and that one took a lot longer than I thought it would. But then I thought, you know what? I said, and this is to answer the second question, like, will you ever make one? Or I think that it would be good if you did. I didn't want to come out with a Let's Play that was an update old. There's snapshots for 1.8. I'm not going to start in 1.7 because, why would I start an update before? And I'm not going to start an update where there's only snapshots for that update. I'm not gonna. I don't want to start a Let's Play in a snapshot. I just don't, because there's a lot of bugs. There's still things that are being introduced. Like, say I started my Let's Play a few weeks ago. All of a sudden, I miss out on the new water mobs, and I'll have to like venture out to find them, and I don't want to do that. So that's kind of my thought. That was my thought process. So now that the actual release of 1.8 is very very soon, I thought, well, I might as well make this. I'm gonna make this video now. If it's still a little further out, then that's fine. Hopefully I get feedback from this episode actually. And if it's soon, then awesome. I get to start soon. So one of the reasons why I am making this is for the feedback. For example, how I should run this single player Let's Play. I have ideas. There are like many ideas that I'm thinking of. One of the ideas is I want it to be more fan, like, where I want actually my fans to be able to communicate with my Let's Play. Like, I want them to feel like they're actually part of it. So certain things that I want to do, like for example, I want to have like, one thing I thought about having is like a weekly Q&A thing when I get up to that point, or if when, hopefully when. um, and another thing I want to do is I want I want to write a suggestions board. Like in my Let's Play, I want to have a board where people suggest things. Like say someone's like, "Oh, I want you to build an underwater palace or something like that." I don't know. That's kind of like that's pretty high. Or like a giant castle. Maybe underwater palace would be possible. So I would like I'm just going to use this wall that I was messing with. I would write on a sign underwater palace. And now I have a goal that I want to get to. Now, like with a castle, if someone's like, I want you to build a castle that's, 1,000 blocks wide, I probably wouldn't put that because, that's not, it's possible, but, I don't want to spend hundreds of episodes building something and all of a sudden I don't get to finish it. I don't want to do that. So, when people suggest things, I actually want to be able to do it. I don't want just people to suggest things and feel like it wasn't noticed, I guess. So, that's one of the things that I want to do. I have my own ideas and I have things that I want to do, but and I'll do it. I'll do them. But I just want certain things, like maybe certain things that I never even thought of that fans have thought of, and I thought, "Oh, okay, well they thought of that." I was like, "Let's do it because that's a pretty cool idea." So things like that. And that's, you know, I don't know. I guess that's just how I've always been. Like, I don't know. I don't want the fans to feel like I'm just talking and they're watching. I want it to feel like that I'm actually, you know, giving like I'm giving feedback to them, and they feel like they're actually being recognized. So that's just an opinion of mine that I've always had. So that's kind of what I want to go more towards. Obviously, I don't think it's going to be something where it's like, every single thing I do is going to be what fans want me to do. Obviously, if they're like, I don't want you to do this, and I'm like, well, I do, so I'm going to do it anyway. That kind of thing obviously is different. But I want people to actually be able to give their input, and they actually recognize that I noticed it. So that's one of the ways. And I guess another big reason why I'm putting out this video is I want you guys to tell me what you want to see in this series, because this is going to be my main series. I used to have other series, most of them ended. Some of them I ended because, I kind of wanted to develop a more I want to develop my own name. I don't want it to be based around maps. I want it to be based around, me and what I want to do, which is a long running series. I don't want it to be just based around adventure maps. So there's that. So that's kind of where I'm leading to. So if you guys have other things that you want me to do in this Let's Play, then by all means, comment on it, because I'm gonna read it. I read every comment. I mean, I don't know. I just like to. So if you guys have something that you want me to do, not specifics, but just, what you think, what you want to see my Let's Play turn out, because I want you guys to enjoy it, then put it in the comments, tell me about it, message me, comment me, however you want, and I will take that to heart. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little introduction, and I hope you guys are excited for the 1.8 update, so I can finally start pretty much my main series that's going to be on this channel. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.